Hello dear viewers, welcome to the series of machine learning concepts. This video deals with the details of a priori algorithm, though it has evolved as data mining research, but some machine learning use cases are also using it. Whenever we visit any supermarket, we first take a trolley at the entrance. As we go through the items in the supermarket, we pick the one needed and drop in the trolley. Finally, we go to the billing counter where all the barcode of items are scanned and the bill is produced. In this process, the data set is produced. When we apply a priori algorithm on this data set, we can understand the purchasing behavior of the customer. Basic terminology. Item is an individual product. Item set is set of items. Transaction item set purchased by the customer in one visit. Data set of data. Support for an association rule, X implies Y is the percentage of transaction in the dataset that contain X union Y. Confidence for an association rule, X implies Y is the ratio of number of transactions that contain X union Y to the number of transactions that contain X. A priori rule, subset of a frequent set is also a frequent set. Joining, we perform cross product in this step. Pruning, any non-frequent set is removed, including the frequent set whose subset is not frequent. Here is an example. We have a data set which contains 6 items as milk, jam, eggs, bread, sugar, and cheese, and 7 transactions, that is T1 to T7. As we proceed, kindly go through the blocks with the indication of arrowhead. In block 1, the dataset contains 7 transactions with 6 items. In block 2, for each item, we calculate support count, that is, milk is occurring in 5 transactions, jam is occurring in 3 transactions, and so on. Point to be noted, we are taking threshold as 2, that is, only those items will be carried to the further steps whose support count is greater than or equal to 2. In block 3, the items that qualify the threshold are only 4, that is milk, jam, eggs, and bread. Block 4, considering the qualified one item set, we perform the cross product to reach 2 item set that again perform support count, and in block 3, exclude the item sets, 2 item set who are less than the given threshold. Considering the qualified 2 item set, we perform the cross product to reach 3 item set and we get 3 pairs. They are as listed on the screen on the right top, 1, 2, 3. In 2 and 3, there is milk and jam that do not satisfy the a priori rule, so prone, and we consider the first one, that is milk, bread, and egg. When we calculate the confidence, milk and bread holds 40% confidence, milk, eggs 33% confidence, eggs and bread holds 60% of confidence. The best combination in this experimentation is eggs and bread with 60% confidence. Conclusion. Items with high confidence can be placed far away in the mall, as the customer after buying one will search for the second and meanwhile will scan many items between them and will be tempted to buy things which are not on his personal list. Second conclusion. Items with low confidence should be placed near to each other in the mall so that while picking one, he may be motivated to buy the adjacent item too. Hope the concept is clear. Thank you for watching this video.